Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing a recipe called village meat, or as we call it, Selsko Meso. This is a dish that my mom used to make when I lived there. I'm sure she still does, I just don't live there. And it's also a dish that comes from our vacation spot that my family and I used to go to when I was little, called Ohrid, and this was always served at the resort that we stayed at. I am going to be making it with a side of homemade fries as well as a kind of a green salad. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this recipe. So for this recipe, I am using 2 onions, full package of mushrooms, some pork tenderloin, then I need some vegeta, some salt, salt and pepper, and some garlic as well, and some paprika, and some water and olive oil. I am preheating my cast iron and adding some olive oil to it, and then I'm going to saute the pork. I had cubed the pork as you saw it, and I'm going to add some salt, pepper, and some paprika to it. While that's cooking, I am going to prep my clay pan or a stone pan, baking pan, and by adding some olive oil, and I'm going to just use my brush to spread it around. I am going to now add paprika since the meat is almost cooked. Once everything is blended and cooked a little bit more, I am going to transfer the meat into my baking sheet or roasting pan, or whatever you want to call this stone pan. I am leaving my pan on, and I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. The pan is pretty hot, so it takes like no time to heat up the oil, and I'm going to add onions and garlic and saute it until fragrant. I am going to now take my onion and garlic and transfer it into a baking dish, and I'm also going to add my raw mushrooms. I have also forgot to mention that I am going to be using about 2 tablespoons or a quarter of a cup of 2/4 of a cup of flour. So I am leaving my pan on and I'm adding a little bit of oil, olive oil, and I'm going to add the flour to it and mix it up, and then add my vegeta to it and some water. If you don't have vegeta, you could possibly substitute the water and vegeta with some chicken broth. And I'm going to toss this, and I wanted to cook it, kind of bring it to a rolling boil and have it thicken up a little bit before I transfer it into the baking dish. Once it thickened up a little bit, I'm going to add it to the baking pan and the meat and all that mixture, and then I'm going to take all that and put it in the oven. I will have a full recipe with all the instructions linked down below, so that way you can check that out. While the meat is cooking, I'm going to get my home fries all set up. Now I like to peel my potatoes, cut them up, and soak them in the ice water for about half an hour. Then I drain everything, dry them out, and I'm going to add them to my air fryer. I'm using some avocados oil spray to spray my air fryer, and then I'm going to add them, and then once they are cooked, I toss them with vegeta. Vegeta is one of those seasonings that go well with everything, in my opinion. So when there's about 20 minutes left, I take my meat out and I am going to crumble some feta cheese on it. You can use goat cheese or you can use cow cheese. It's up to you which feta you want to use. I think mine is cow because that's the one I usually buy at Costco. And this is really to your taste of how much you actually want to put on. And then I'm going to put it back into the oven for the another 20 minutes or so. So here's my first batch of home fries, and I'm also made a salad with some Italian dressing from Olive Garden. I also buy that at Costco, and I just added some red onions as well as some tomatoes to my salad. And here is the meat. This is such a flavorful and delicious dish. The meat is so tender and it goes so well with home fries. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.